Oh wow, it looks weird. They're probably ready to take out. I don't know what it is, I just made it. Potatoes, onions, and eggs and butter. I'll let it stew for a while and then I'll try it. Alright, let's see. It's a beautiful day. My neighbor, I can tell he's going nuts because I got all these dandelions. We're talking about a man that's in control. I mean, the guy puts about 3 hours of maintenance into his house every week, just routine stuff. His backyard has fake grass. That's how much of a master of reality he is. It's all about control. So he's highly Saturnian. I don't know if he's a Capricorn or what, but he's a good guy. When I had a yard, I'd always pull the weeds, dandelions and things. I was worried about them spreading to the neighbors. Then I realized it looks way prettier with some dandelions in the yard. The green and yellow looks good. Then I realized it's a lot of tension, a lot of extra stress to try and control these natural things in life. Yeah, I know someone brought dandelions here from Europe and they spread, but that's life. There are no distinction lines that last very long. It's a gene swarm. We're constantly churning. And you feel the tension in life when you try and control things instead of letting them flow. And I know that because I've been unconscious for a long time. That's the actor and the action. So Taurus Talk for a moment. Let's see here. Denial. Value. Failure. So I did this pull-up thing the other day. And I hated the chin hold. Because you failed every time you did it. Because you gotta stop sometime. Then everyone's watching you. Then you got these people that are competitive. Then you've got this teacher who sees your potential, wants you to do the best you can. So there's all these dynamics that I was feeling all the time. I still do, but they're more subconscious. I guess they're part of the conditioning. I've been trying to shake that. So I don't practice that like my guitar and things to try and be the best I can and put my videos up. I just try and do one take, and if I'm in the flow, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. I would have never posted workout stuff, but if I did, I should have posted it when I was working out 6 days a week. But I didn't care. Who cares? It's people are expressions. Their potential is your potential, good or bad. trees are finally starting to bloom here. That's the Gemini moon thing. Let's get back to the Taurus talk. People are people, good or bad. Awareness is when we have the option to choose, and it's constantly growing, and you need ignorance to grow, so it's okay. But the failure thing, in life, I felt like a failure. I was dumb. I couldn't do the things the other kids could do. I went to speech class for 8 years or more. I don't know. I was an outsider. I always got in fights. And I didn't like any of that, but I didn't choose. I didn't ask. It just happened, and that's life. It's a blessing. You wouldn't choose if you had the choice. You would choose what's easiest. And you wouldn't learn as much. Not saying that people that have an easy life are dumb or anything, you know. We're all learning different things here. And I'm not saying people that have an easy life are gifted. Some of them are. But we're all learning different things. And we're expressing in different ways. So I used to fail myself all the time. I was very hard on myself. Because if I hurt myself, if I denied myself, no one else could. This world couldn't hurt me. Then I would test that, you know, through relationship, through dynamics with other people, through challenging myself, doing things that were uncomfortable. I didn't need to jump out of an airplane to get that rush. Life, just day-to-day life gave that rush to me. It's the blessing of anxiety. Puts you in this life. You have gravity. And it doesn't mean that you have gravity for others. You have gravity for yourself. You are here. We're all a river, you know, we're all flowing. Sometimes we're flowing strong. Sometimes we're just barely moving. But the earth, we can't control the earth. The earth leads us. Life leads us. So when you are used to denying yourself, failing yourself, other people pick up on that and then they want to be part of the winning team. I remember my managers, you know, I was too honest. They always wanted a candy-coated perspective of things. They wanted to feel at ease. They wanted to feel confident. Didn't matter if the person had the skills, if they had the confidence, they were happy with that. Me, I'm the opposite. I think that someone should know the black and white. They should understand what choices they're making. I'm going to do my best regardless, but I can't follow a bad captain. So I've had to be my own. And it hasn't really gotten me very far because I don't mingle with people very well. If I mingle with them and it's very light, then to me it becomes a joke. It's just a act, which is okay because it fits the context, the consensus reality etiquette that dictates the expectations. Hey boy, what's going on? So when you're used to failing yourself, when you're used to being hard on yourself, it's hard to let go of that control and let the world give you what it has, good or bad. But as you go in life, you slowly realize and you learn the language as experiences come that the good and the bad is always changeable with time and space. As your awareness grows, so too does the experiences. And you transmute all that through the here and now as you grow, as your consciousness finds new words through experience in life and emotions and feelings and so when you know you've been failing yourself and you've been allowing things to fail you and you got to face the fact that it was you all along, it's okay to say, all right, I can change that by being here present now, being the right action. And those are the epiphanies. They don't come all that often, but they should be coming around these times. So I'm trying to do that. I'm meeting a lot of new people who have strong perspectives, opinions. And instead of taking what their denials of me personally, it's a denial of themselves, essentially. They don't want to know, they don't want to be aware. Or they're not ready, or they got to go through other things. Not saying I'm right, but when you close off things in this world, it's because you close it. That's what I've been learning. And I've denied myself a lot. Some people control their yards, other people control themselves. And of course, sometimes I get out of control. That's life, you know. The blessing of spontaneity, the blessing of catharsis, recognition. So choices and awareness. Perception is power. Power is choice. Your choice is an application of your experience. So that's some Taurus perspective, I guess. As well as I can say it. It's hard to speak of the unconscious. Alright, thanks for watching, listening, being. That tree's popping finally.